you. California dreaming.
MotoGP of San Marino is go. Oh, and look at Bradley Smith looking for his way through the pack as well on the KTM. Bradley Smith got an absolute stormer off the middle of the sixth. The lightning speed Lorenzo got underway really quickly. Already marks the independent 43 right in there. Here comes Dovi. Dovi then, you see, going to be able to make that bolt with the tyres he's got to choose for the start of this race.
Look how tight it is there. Ross has not made a good stop.
The Bologna bullets are out front.
There will be nobody saving tyres as long as Lorenzo's at the front trying to pull.
Moved into retirement. Is he going to come up with a result by the end of the year? This is one of the tracks he could.
Yeah, it changes session by session with Danny Pedro. You can see straight away.
Dovizioso, third here last year, but it's not been a track that's been kind to him, Dovizioso. This is not a track that really proper black rock past that one.
There was contact then.
Jack Miller will be after that again, but somehow I think that Lorenzo getting beaten up there on a couple of occasions. Anyway, it's down to Dovizioso chasing his teammate. I think that it was a hard pass on Jack Miller, but no, Jack Miller has dropped it. That's just ruined a good weekend. That left-hander, the amount of that's the right-hander.
Obviously, when he's gone down, it's created this split.
Cal Crutchlow well placed for picking up good position. Cal Crutchlow just unloads the front and away it goes from under him. Look at this. Rins is in front of Maverick Vinales. He's got a soft tyre in the back.
All weekend, he's come from 10th on the grid.
Amazing.
It's impressive, isn't it?
It is impressive.
Fourth row.
Yeah, fourth row. And right back down the bottom gear with that little hairpin. Now then. Yeah, they have to roll out of it just a little bit. Bone is incredible, 140, 150 mile an hour.
He was late into there, did you see that then?
He is on it. Second gear out onto the front straight then. Up easily here. So down toward turn 8 we go, Quersha.
Dobby's seen enough.
Yeah.
He thinks
of 2018 is going to fight back because Marc Marquez is right there in third place garage and the bloke over there's beating you.
Valentino Rossi has just been passed by Danny Pedrosa.
To come up with something superhuman on a Sunday. Maybe he just can't this week.
No. Past the slap of the race.
What Marc Marquez has got as well. We talked about Lorenzo having the old Lorenzo in him. Well, Marc Marquez, what we saw.
Like he was trying to crash. It was that on the limit.
Properly.
Brit Watch, he's down in 16th place. Scott Redding, 23rd. Probably a change to slight bit of fueling maybe, or
the smiling assassin.
So we came here, so in the Thursday press conference when Valentino didn't shake Mark.
Good ride from Morbidelli there in 10th place. Franco Morbidelli has looked good.
In a way, Keith, that's what this lap time is. Yep.
Yeah. 32, 6, 7, 8.
So it's not. He's put 6 of a second faster than the previous fastest lap that they've just done in this race. I mean, it's like he's just pulled the pin on that.
Tipping into turn 1. It's not quite as frantic as you might see in Moto3 and Moto at the end of the race, but Danilo Petrucci, who is 13th at the moment, is 1.3 seconds in front of him. Lorenzo slips another 3, nearly 400ths of a second back on Dovizioso's race lead. We're looking at 21, Franco, because at the moment Chaz is the man, and Alvaro, new blood in the team.
It must be. It's just checked out. Now he's Mark getting held up by Lorenzo.
Looks like it, but it's unusual rhythm. It's almost Lorenzo-esque.
Yeah, 1.1 seconds, and he looks smooth. Like they've had different sort of form in their career, you know, in almost different ways.
Fourth gear for 12, third gear for 13. Then you got that bottom gear hairpin that have just gone around now at Caro
in one corner.
I wouldn't have said that, but there's been a lot. Turn 4's taken a fair toll.
Over a second quicker. The gap actually was it was at 1.1 seconds. It's now down to 0.9.
You wonder, don't you, just the Sizzy, he's just not running it quite as tight as you would expect him to do if he thought he could make a pass. Now, has he got
at the end of every weekend that all the Honda riders in the MotoGP class have crashed more than any of the other?
Yeah, it's not quite working for him here, is it? Anything at the moment. So, you know, they've really punted himself out. The team made a mistake. Bradley Smith.
If you want to see what a full factory bike looks like, that's it. That's the development bike. It looks beautiful. 5
races next year too.
I'm hearing unofficially that's a done deal. Got it completely wrong. Yeah,
so,
wide.
Turn 14, easy done down there. That Ducati has. He's going to have to
GP bike in this paddock all round.
Look how quick they get from turn 10 to 11, Cavone.
They just said Keith is normally when you have to do an overtaking manoeuvre, it becomes a block pass. It's sort of late.
A curve at a lot of angle there.
Watching Ducati out of it. Watch him.
This might be his only opportunity. Down.
Looks good.
Either that or me and you are distorted.
Oh, well,
That's a bit homogenised, doesn't it? And then when you get on board, don't forget we've got our BT Sport app. We've got the 360 camera and the Honda in front of him.
This will be interesting staying on board. Let's see if this Ducati does leap out of here. Let's just watch it.
He's going to have it. Good boy. Jorge Lorenzo sticks it in. Does he hold the line? Does he keep the Honda out from under him?
Oh.
He never gives it up, Marquez.
I couldn't do it.
Yes.
This is racing at its best.
Proper top. Goodness! Not a Cavone. I said it couldn't be done on a MotoGP bike safely, and yeah, it's going to be really, really interesting. 10 laps of 2.6 mile Misano. A little bit wheeling.
And that's where...
Here he goes.
Scandinavian flick.
Yeah, he did it. You guessed it, didn't it? Be a good rally drop.
With their wing setup and the electronics, it just glides forward and stays down. So good, he retired young.
Casey Stone,
Number 20.
Stone is like dummy down.
Did you see
Did he do it?
Yeah, he did. Not in Cavone, the next king. For them then to ignore him and not go in that direction, he takes that as a personal insult. Level on acceleration. The problem is when you're on the Honda, when you're behind a Ducati.
Andrea Dovizioso has a 2.299 mile, second lead over Jorge Lorenzo.
Yeah.
He's moved out the way.
He's done a good job there.
He's doing a good job.
And he's going to now, isn't he?
He's himself up behind Jorge Lorenzo. Lorenzo's going to get mugged on the last lap. I've got a feeling for that. 6.5 laps to
Even if he finishes third.
Yeah.
Basically.
But the man...
Yeah, his default setting is not to go, oh, I'll just sit here and...
What a study. Two completely different riders in two completely different styles on two.
So already, you really have. It's hustle them around the track.
You only got to look at the press conference if you get an opportunity to see just how much Dovizioso and Lorenzo. Lorenzo over the line. Crutchlow 2.8 behind now. Crutchlow just losing a little bit of a backup. He's managing it.
He started this lap 2 seconds in front. Jorge Lorenzo and Marc Marquez set their fastest laps of the race.
32.8.
Into the 30.
I just need one of them.
Have a look. I'm watching the split, so yeah. Oh, it's on the screen anyway.
There's sniff for this as well, isn't he? Because when you can see somebody that's just coming back to you as well, and you'll find it
We have got
over the line. 3 laps to go.
There's Marquez there. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, it was so again. If you're Lorenzo, if you're Dovi, in your helmet you are cursing because you're like, oh. Straight away, that tyre looks okay.
Yeah, it looks okay.
Nothing obvious with it.
Front or rear.
But what it does though, Keith, is it means...
You dash all the time. You got the splits, you got the time. So you're on his board. Lorenzo knows that Marquez is behind him. Is Marquez going to pit lane because they're looking at all the big screens that the fans get around the track. Down he goes! Lorenzo has slid out of it and turned out. It's still running. Give 20 points to Marc Marquez. Dismal Crutchlow, and he's going to be rewarded with a podium.
And a home race, remember, for the LCRT team with
Bradley through.
So this will be this man's 3rd race win of the year to equal his teammate.
In fine style from Marc Marquez, who will be in 2nd place on the back wheel. Or maybe not. Lorenzo's going to Honda next year. Maybe Ducati aren't that bothered.
Well, no, I think no, he's working on race setup. Is that his mum? I think it might be.
I think that's his girlfriend as well out the back.
Normal human being, no ego, no attitude. Really like Andrea Dovizioso. So it looked a little bit easier. And do you know what that is, Keith? That's setup. That is all the laps. That is just got
a challenge of Marc Marquez. Lorenzo, just 130 burn.
Yeah.
67.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It was 59 points, Keith, up to 67. The start of the race, Rins will beat Vignali. She'd have said, I doubt it. You would?
Yeah, I would.
You'd have took the goals.
Great graphics here. Misano Sirkuit Simoncelli.
The 3rd, but obviously nothing happened at Silverstone, then winning this weekend. Stunning mistake or 2.
That's the problem, isn't it? He was the man who took it to them last year, took it to Marc. Ordinary muscle. This is muscle with...
Well, it's the fast twitch fibre muscle. That if it's not the 27 seconds behind the winner.
It's a long way.